Microsoft Word has inbuilt symbols which are special characters that are not found on a standard keyboard, and these characters or inbuilt symbols such as mathematical symbols, currency signs, and other special icons. These symbols that we are going to talk about in this video are inbuilt symbols, and if you want to allocate or get them on a standard keyboard, it become a complicated option. So therefore, Microsoft Word as a word processing application has these inbuilt symbols which are located on the ribbon, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can get access to these inbuilt symbols in Microsoft Word. And also, as we said earlier, it is not found on a standard keyboard, and you can also use an advanced way of combining two or more keys to get these special characters on a standard keyboard. By traditional mode, when you look on your standard keyboards, you are not going to see all these special characters or inbuilt symbols we are going to talk about, but you can combine some special purpose keys such as the Control, the Alt, the Shift key, and other characters to get a special character or an inbuilt symbols which is not found on a standard keyboard but can be located on Microsoft ribbon. Now that we know what inbuilt symbols in Microsoft Word are, I'm going to jump you into the Microsoft Word interface and show you different ways of getting inbuilt symbols or special characters on the keyboard and also the interface of Microsoft Word. This is Microsoft Word interface, and the first approach to get a symbol or an inbuilt symbol is to move to the middle bar, click on the Insert tab. When you click on the Insert tab, you have the Insert ribbon. Move to the right side and we have Symbols group. When you click on this display the most frequently used symbols in Microsoft Word, and these symbols were used when I was performing some document creation in Microsoft Word. But if you want to get more symbols, you click on this option that says More Symbols, and you are going to have this symbol dialog box. We have the Symbols tab selected. You can scroll and find all the symbols that you want to work within, and these symbols are going to base on the font type and also the subset of this particular window, and that is going to display the kind of symbols you are going to locate in this pane. So currently I have the Vivaldi font selected. If I click on this arrow and I can scroll and then choose a different font, and I'm going to have its character or font type displayed in this symbol window. Now we have all these symbols here. We have letter B. All these symbols, you can locate them on the standard keyboard, but when you look at this particular symbol, which is this CD sign, it is not located on the standard keyboard. Rather, we have to get to this symbol dialog box and locate these special characters or inbuilt symbols. So when you get access to the Symbols tab, we call this area or whatever you're going to locate here as inbuilt symbols in Microsoft Word. When you click on the Special Characters tab, this is also going to provide you with other special characters, and they have its associated keyboard shortcuts located here, and as you can see, and in this window you can create your own shortcut key, and I have a video that shows you how to create your own shortcut key in Microsoft Word. I'm going to drop that video in the description below. Check it out. So we have the Symbols tab and also we have the Special Characters tab. So this is going to help you to get inbuilt symbols in Microsoft Word. And how can you insert an inbuilt symbol into Microsoft Word interface? Let me close this window. Before then, you have to locate your blinking cursor. So I'm going to hit the Enter key, and then I'm going to have my cursor located in this area. Move back to the Insert tab. In the Symbols group, click on this arrow, choose More Symbols. You can also choose from this predefined use or frequently used symbols. So if I choose this is going to locate this particular symbol here. Let me increase the size, so I have this symbol located in this particular pane. You can move back, choose, you are going to have this inserted. You can also move to all these symbols cannot be located on the standard keyboard. You need to get access to the word processing application, which is Microsoft Word, and get access to the symbol window and locate whatever symbol you want to insert. So all these are special characters and also inbuilt symbols in Microsoft Word. When you go to this pane and choose more symbols, you have this dialog box. You can glance through and choose whatever symbol you want to insert. Then you click and choose insert. You can also select from this recently used symbols and choose insert. And when you close, you have all these inbuilt symbols located in your word processing application. So this is how to use the inbuilt symbols in Microsoft Word to insert symbols and special characters into Microsoft Word. Now let's look at another method. This is when we are going to use combinations of keyboard keys, which can help us to get access to other symbols, and also it can help us to insert symbols with advanced combination of keys. So when I move to my keyboard, I can use the shift key and the number 3 on the keyboard. This is going to give me the hashtag symbol, as you can see, and when I press the space bar, I can use the shift key and the number 2 on the keyboard, and that is going to provide me the @ symbol. All these are special characters. You need to have combination of keys to get them in your word processing interface. When I use the shift key and the number 5, I get a percentage symbol. Shift key and the number 8, the asterisk symbol. Shift key and the number 1, this provides me with the exclamation mark. And all these are symbols which we did not obtain them from the inbuilt symbols in Microsoft Word. Rather, we use combination of keys to get access to these symbols in Microsoft Word. I can also use the shift key and the full stop symbol. That is going to give me the greater than symbol. The shift key and the comma symbol, this is going to provide me with the less than symbol. And also when I use the shift key and the / symbol, this provides me with a question mark. So you can see that I am getting all these symbols with combination of keys. I can also use the control key and then hold the comma symbol. Then I'm going to use shift key and the number C. This is going to provide me with this French accent symbol. So this symbol is used in French languages, or when you're typing some text in French, you can see this particular symbol. Actually, I don't know the name. Maybe later I'm going to provide you the name. So I use the control key and the comma, and then I use shift key and the letter C to provide this particular symbol. I can use control, the shift key and the number 6 on the keyboard. That is why we have the caret symbol, and I can press the letter A. This is also going to provide me with this accent of a French language. As you can see, I have the letter A and I have the caret symbol on top of it. So all these are symbols which I use the combination of keys to provide this particular symbol. If you want to learn more about combination of keys to provide symbols in Microsoft Word, just drop a comment in the comment section and I'm going to prepare a video on that particular comment. Let's also move to the third method. This is where I'm going to use the Alt key and other combination of numbers to provide symbols or special characters in Microsoft Word. Now if I hold the Alt key on the keyboard without releasing and then type the number 0169, this is going to provide me with a copyright symbol. So I just use the Alt key 01 and 69 to provide this symbol. We can also use Alt key and the number 155. This provides us with the Ghana cedi symbol, and as we described the Microsoft inbuilt symbol, we said it can provide mathematical symbols and currency signs. When I use the Alt key and 156, this provides me with this particular symbol, which is the euro symbol, and also Alt 157, this provides me with the yen symbol. As you can see, these are a combination of keys, but specifically we are using the Alt key to provide the symbols with the combination of numbers. So I have showed you how to use the shift key and also the Alt key with letters and numbers to provide symbols in Microsoft Word. Now another way of providing symbols or special characters in Microsoft Word is to use an option known as autocorrect options, and that is when you provide a symbol in the interface of Microsoft Word. If combination of keys is going to be a lengthier option for you, or is going to be a complicated option for you, what you can do after inserting the symbol, let me show you an example. If I move to the insert tab, symbols, more symbols, and then let's assume that I have this character, click and choose insert. Now this has been inserted into Microsoft Word. What I'm going to do is to select this particular symbol, right click on it and choose copy. You can also use Ctrl+C on the keyboard to copy. Then we move back to the symbols group, more symbols, and then we have the option as autocorrect in this window. You click on it and that is going to provide you with this particular window, and in this window you are going to select this area. Then you can see that automatically I have this window here. So let's assume I type CI on this keyboard and click on add. Now this is added to this autocorrect options, and I'm going to click on OK. If I close this window and then let's assume I go to a different line and type CI and press the space bar, you can see that automatically this has generated the symbol for me. So I have used the autocorrect option to generate a symbol with my own replacement of characters. So anytime I type CI in Microsoft Word and press the space bar, that is going to provide this particular option. Let's try another one. When I select this, copy, this time around I'm not going to use the symbols option. I'll move to file, choose options, and then I'm going to select proofing from this word options dialog box, and then we have change how word correct and format text as you type, and I'm going to choose auto correct options, and this also provide us with this similar window as we generated using the symbols option. Then in this case I have the copied item in Microsoft Word found in this field, and I'm going to replace it with YI and then click on add and then choose OK. Now when I close this window and get back to Microsoft Word, when I use the YI on the keyboard and press the space bar, I'm going to have this option by inserting this character or symbol in Microsoft Word. And I hope I am showcasing you different ways of inserting symbols and characters in Microsoft Word. Now we are going to use another option that is known as UNICODE option. This is when we use combination of other keys and numbers as well. So in this case, when I type 0049 on the keyboard, I can use the Alt key and the letter X on the keyboard, and this is going to provide me with this particular symbol. When I use 3020 Alt key and the letter X, this provides me with this symbol. And I'm going to use 1 F4 F5, so I'm going to use this 1 F4 F5, and when I use the Alt key and the letter X, I get this signal, that is the mobile phone signal, and this is using the UNICODE option in Microsoft Word. I can also use 1 F3 F4 and use the Alt key and the letter X. This gives me this flag symbol, and I can also use 0047 Alt X, and that provides me with this symbol. So this is the method of using UNICODE option in Microsoft Word, that is combining numbers and using the Alt key and the letter X on the keyboard, and that is going to provide you with these special symbols and characters in Microsoft Word. Now the next method is to use font types in Microsoft Word. Now this is when you move to your home tab, and then we have these options. So presently I have Sego UI emoji here. You can also click and choose Wingdings. So you can see that I have Wingdings here, and I'm going to press the enter key. So now Wingdings is selected. When I type any number on the keyboard, so this is number 1, I get this envelope symbol. Number 2, 4, 3, 8, 9, P. I also have I, R, J, K, V, M, N, W, S, F. So I have changed this font type to Wingdings, and I'm just pressing letters and numbers, and that is providing me with all these symbols and special characters. So as you can see, when you also get into the font group, you have a lot of fonts. Just change the font to whatever font that you desire, and when you are typing, that is going to provide you with different kinds of font type and font size, and that is going to provide you with symbols and also special characters. These are all methods I want to share with you in this particular video on how to insert symbols and special characters in Microsoft Word.